Was that some Mario to drop in? Hello, everybody, here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario. In the previous episode, we activated the next heart pillar, and in today's video, we'll be taking care of a side quest that's kind of long overdue, but not really. We probably could have done this in a previous intermission, but in today's video, we're going to be looking for our first optional pixel. So, to get started, you need to go over to Flopside. The furthest you have to get into the game store to be able to access this side quest, all you need to do is have access to Flopside, and the rest should be okay. So, yeah, Birdie is here, and this is something I didn't know about until playing out this Let's Play, which is embarrassing considering the fact that this is the second time I've Let's Played this game. I just never came in here for whatever reason. Ah, it's Merly's House of Charms, Flopside branch by my arms. You're surprised, don't be. I was worried for you, G. So I moved here. If you have a charm of mine, life will certainly be so fine, whether it is rain or shine. Let me ask you this, though. Want a charm before you go? Charm package vary now. In exchange goodness I allow. You will have to say wow. Choose, you can't lose. This is the thing we'll be going into a little bit more detail in, I don't know, like some kind of post-commentary thing, but that's not going to be the focus we'll be doing right now. Oh, well, too bad, so sad. Come back and I'll be glad. To start the side quest, talk to her when you're behind the counter. Ah, oh, you have been fine timing. My blood pressure's climbing. I was hoping maybe for you to do a big favor. Can I implore? Only if it's a small one. Wait, what do you say if I'm busy now? Really? Wow, that's no good. I really thought you would. Well, then some other time. Over the counter, please climb, and give me help some blind. Alright, fine, we'll talk to you and hope you like it. Thank you, true. I knew I could count on you. During my confusing move, I lost my crystal ball so smooth. I use a replacement now, but it feels wrong somehow. I believe that Merluvely uses the same type of ball as me. Would you go to her and ask for one of her crystal balls real fast? You know where Merluvely is, right? Where the outskirts of Flipside are in sight? Thank you, true. So this is going to be the running theme of the side quest, where we're going to look for a character and talk to them, and then they'll give us directions to where else we'll need to go and things like that. There aren't really a whole lot of side quests in Super Paper Mario, at least compared to other RPGs, like, definitely not Xenoblade. Xenoblade has a lot of side quests, and thankfully I didn't have to plan out too many notes for side quests for this game. Anyway, let's talk to you. I just noticed you have like Paper Mario 1000 Year Door experience points on your earrings or whatever. I've been waiting, heroes. You want to ask me about a crystal ball? There is nothing to fear. I'm Merluvely. It is my job to know the future. Merely sent you, did she not? Yes, I have readied the ball. Please take it. Or I'd like to say that, but there's something I must first ask of you. I know I do not look like it, but I am in training. I told someone about it, and they said that they had some useful equipment. But I've been so busy that I haven't had a chance to pick it up yet. The kind fellow who offered me the equipment is the flip wizard Bestovius. It would really help me out if you would agree to... Would you agree to his house and pick it up? If you do that, then I will give you this crystal ball. Bestovius' house is beyond Flipside's red door on Lineland Road. Thanks for your assistance. It feels really weird for it not to be speaking a rhyme all of a sudden. I think I mentioned this during Chapter 2, but the thing about characters who rhyme and things like that is that it always feels weird when you like read the dialogue for them rhyming, and then you go back to normal dialogue, because it feels like after that, everything should be rhyming, but it's not, and it's weird. So, we need to go talk to Bestovius, who's still going to be found in Chapter 1-1, so let's go! Eevee and Pikachu. Back in Bestovius' house, let's go talk to him. You all have the Paper Mario 1000 Year Door Star experience point things on the crystal ball things. Ah, hero, what need have you of the blindingly brilliant Pistovius? Ah, so you have come for the training machine in place of Lovely. Yes, of course I know of such a machine. Normally I would never allow you to bask in the splendor of my knowledge, but you are a hero. Now then, hero, I have a favor to ask of you. I will lend a certain something to the mayor of Yold Town. Watch it. You must retrieve it for me. I've asked for it back many times, but old Watcher must treasure it, for he has never returned it. Retrieve it for me, Pistovius, and I shall grant you the training machine. Simply ask him for the you-know-what. He will understand. Now, be gone! Thankfully, we have the return pipe, so we don't have to travel throughout the entirety of Chapter 1 to be able to get to these places. Which is very nice with this game, that when you finish a chapter, you're able to go through whichever specific level you want at any time and things like that. I just kind of wish that option was available a little sooner, so when you leave to get items for a tough boss, you don't have to go through the entire world again. That's not very pleasant. Well, it's you. Watch it. I was just looking for you. Need you to do something. What? You watch it. Don't give me that. Not again, Luck. Don't blink. You listen to me, you hear? Open those ears before I box them. Wow. So, here's the thing. This strange lady showed up in my dream and talked on and on about something. I don't know what it was, but she needed help with something. Watch it. Yes, this is what she looked like. I don't know what her deal is, but she needs to get out of my dreams. Watch it. So get off my rug and help her out. Maybe then she'll quit flapping her lip. If you put a sock in her trap, I'll give you whatever you want. Watch it. Oh, and I almost forgot. I gotta give you this. A piece of paper looks for someone to sign it. She's been in my dreams so long, I guess I've become a fan of sorts. So go get her to sign this, and then you know what you can do? You can watch it! Is there anything else before you leave? This is what the weird lady in my dreams looked like. Help her out and get her autograph, and I'll give you something that doesn't stink. Maybe all this has got something to do with my ancestors. Reckon you ought to look in the old ruins for a clue. Watch it! Okay, I got curious about this because I mentioned this glitch in the previous episode where if you go like that, the hit detection on the platform is just a little bit off, so you can trigger that animation. And I wanted to see if an animation like that would trigger for the other characters, and it looks like it does. I don't know if there's any other point in the game where you can get an animation like that to trigger for Peach and Bowser, but that's great. Returning to the very end of Chapter 1-4, you may go into this area and think, oh, well, she's not here, but luckily, if you just wait a moment, then she'll suddenly appear, and that's pretty fun. Ah, hero, so you have come for me. It is I, Merlumina. It is a pleasure to meet you again, hero. What am I still doing here? I had slept here for 1500 years, waiting to give you the pure heart. Having done that, I decided I might enjoy a quick nap, but I couldn't sleep. Perhaps it was because I just slept for so long. But even after I sat in bed and read for a bit, I still wasn't sleepy. If this keeps up, I thought I would be reduced to a mere phantom in this world. So I tried counting sheep, but even after counting 100,000 sheep didn't work. Then I became frustrated with myself for not being able to sleep. So I thought, why not send out my frustration to someone telepathically? I figured the message would reach someone in the nearby town with ancient blood. I used to do it all the time when I was single and wanted to meet people. I was a wild gal back then, throwing caution and my heart to the wind. One day, in my mind, a message reached 3 different men. From that day on, my heart was a tossing ship. So, as I was saying, I just couldn't get to sleep at all. Hey, are you sleeping? People are suffering from a severe lack of sleep here. Doesn't that tug at your heart? People in this millennium have no sense of compassion. Back to what I was saying. I was trying to vent some of my frustration with some telepathic pranks, but that person receiving the telepathy was hard of hearing, so it barely worked. That only made me more sad, but it helped me to realize something else. Maybe I couldn't sleep because I was sad, and then I realized that since childhood I'd always fell asleep to lullabies. My mom was always there when I slept as a child. She'd hold my hand and sing my sweet songs. Of course, once I moved out, I needed someone else to sing to me. I was quite popular back then, as I should tell you. I finally found 4 men who met my standards for lullaby singing, and from that day on, my life was awash with a whirling pool of love songs. I had 4 men sing to me, and when I, there was, so I decided to, but all we could, and so, but then, as I said, however, and that's when dozens of people thronged to this place to say their last farewells, and their voices were the lullaby that put me to sleep for 1,500 years. But now nobody is here, I'm all alone, and I can't get to sleep, it's so lonely. It's just terrible, I can't stand it! And you're sleeping again! Can't believe you, honestly. I'm wringing my heart out for you. And you just... All this talking is making me a little drowsy. And since you've been here, I haven't felt so lonely. Maybe I can get back to sleep now. Was that your plan all along? Brilliant thinking! Yes, I'm feeling cozy now. I think I can get to sleep. Thank you, hero. Now I can get back to sleep. What is it? Why are you bothering me now that I'm finally getting back to sleep? Huh? An autograph? Why, certainly. Just give me that paper there. You gave her the paper. Now then. You're always in my heart. Signed the fantabulous Malumina. And done. Oh, and let's put a little kiss on the end here. Mwah! Heart emoji. There we go. How's that? A lipstick-marked paper. Take it to Old Man Watch It. So we're all settled then? Good to hear. And thank you, hero. I will return to the sweet embrace of dreams. Please take good care of this world. Good night. You can use carry to just jump on these things. You don't have to flip into 3 at all for this part. You can even jump over the big one too! Owie! Well, that almost worked. Alright, watch it. We got the autograph for you. Which, by the way, you can go into the menu and you can check this out. Lipstick marked paper. Take it to Old Man Watch It. Hey, you there! The lady up and left my dreams. I can't watch it. She's not there. Can't watch what you can't watch. It was bad enough to hear her wailing on, but it's worse to see her disappear. I got nothing else going on in my life. Even whooping folks with my cane has gotten old. Is this our autograph? Just look at those curlicues and swoop-de-doos in her handwriting. I'm more flustered than the time I dropped a hot griddle on my girders. Dumplings! Where was I? Oh, I owe you for helping. You can take anything I own. You want the you-know-what? Whoever told you about that better watch it! I see. So Bastovius asked you to get it for him? Doesn't make a whisker of sense. Why do you ask someone else to get it for him? Fine then, I take it, but you better watch it. Hey, you know what? To take it to Bastovius. That's my cousin. He must have lots of fancy-dancy, hibbly-jibbly wizard hobbies. But nothing means more to me than Merlumina. I'm crazy saying that out loud. Say hello to Bastovius for me, and whoop him with a cane or a newspaper or something. Alright, what does the item description says? You know what? Oh. was hoping it would say a little bit more what it is. It looks like a music CD, but I don't want to say exactly for sure because I don't know if there's any like dialogue or anything that says what it is or anything. Wait. Okay, this probably wasn't intentional, but it looked like Carrie held the door open for Peach. That was really cute. Anyway, back to Bustovius. So the hero returns. Did you get the you-know-what from Watch It? You have it. This pleases Bustovius greatly. This is quite a collector's item. I was worried that Watch It had lost it. I'm so relieved. What is this? You still need something from the Grand Bustovius? Ah, yes, of course. You seek the training machine. Of course I remember. Such little faith. Take it, hero. It would only disturb by sublime energies. It's a DS! I forgot about that. An exercise machine. Take it to Merlovely. I, Bustovius, once used it myself, you see, but I upgraded to the newer, sleeker model, so I no longer require its services. You better give that to Merlovely and send along greetings from Bustovius. Wait, Bustovius has a DS Lite? Man, I did not know about this. Alright, confessing, recording this video is the first time that I've ever done this side quest. I've never done this on my own time, and this is just amazing to find out. And now that we have the training machine, let's go over here and talk to Merlovely. Did you pick up my equipment for me? This is it! This is it! Now I can train to my heart's content! What? I wonder which body part I can work with this? Well, my brain, of course! I've already trained every other part of my body, so that just leaves my head. How so nice of you. Thank you so very much. Well then, as promised, here is your gift. A crystal ball Merlovely gave you. Take it to Merlee. Please take this to Merlee. There will be no charge, but please tell her this. Now we're even. On that note, take care. Okay. So I'm thinking that maybe she was using like one of those brain training games on the DS for training and things like that. But I'm really curious what that soundtrack thing was for. Probably Hatsune Miku. That would be my guess. Everybody loves Hatsune Miku. Did you get a ball for me? Do I thank you? Golly gee. That's it. That's the one. Oh, well done. Thank you. Thanks a ton. Well then, let's see now. I must thank you somehow. I guess that there's only one thing I can do for you now, hun. One charm for you. Woohoo! If you want to charm on someone, cross the counter and talk to me. What does I see on you? You look angry. Or blue. A charm for me is just not enough? Kids these days, ungrateful stuff. Fine, I'll be remiss if I do not give you this. A key to open a door somewhere in the world. Once there was an explorer. A charm I cast with a purr. He gave me this, yes sir. I do not know what it unlocks. I bet it's handy above my socks. You can have it, it rocks. Well now, bye and how, heart emoji. That key may be answering the question that some of you may be having about a certain building that we saw not too long ago. So, we go across this area, and the random house key will open the door. Get out of here! Go away! Go! Shoot! Beat it! Scram! Go! Go away! Go away! There we go. Now we can open the door and collect our sweet, sweet wood. I did not mean for that to rhyme. Doodly-doo! Bird it wobbles, tweets. The bug it cries cheap. The frog ribbit. The dog ruff. Goats and cars bleat. All things sing, you see. To live is to make music. My words, could it be? I've said something poetic? Could it truly be? And you are? I am Piccolo. Your footsteps sang to me, clop, clop, and over again. But those sounds are not your everything, your all, your essence, nope. I'll show you why. The melodious Pixl named Piccolo joined your group. If you use Piccolo, different music will play depending on the character you use, with some secret powers sprinkled in. Use me to hear a sound that matches your character. Piccolo. The beat of your spirit, I will find it and play it for you. Now that's very well interesting and all, but actually wait, I want to go back inside because I want to see what that looks like in 3D. We will be demonstrating what different sounds Piccolo makes in a moment. I just want to explore this area first. It's pretty interesting. Looks like there's like an old shopkeeper place or something like that. So yeah, we finally get to know what was inside that building after all this time. I say that as if we've been waiting like 500 videos for that, but no, we were there during the last intermission. Well, if you want to go super technical, we never actually went there during my original Let's Play, so yeah, it would be way more than 500 episodes. So now that we have Piccolo, there is a block in the Flopside that I'm pretty sure has been bothering you guys for a little while. So, what we want to do is we're going to head over this way, and to explain a little bit more about what Piccolo actually does, whenever you use Piccolo and things like that, Piccolo will be able to cure most of the status ailments and things like that, so if you're poisoned, then take out Piccolo and that should be able to work. This is all just going based off my notes. I have actually never used Piccolo before, so I have no idea how useful this Pixl is. But we'll see in due time, because there's also another moment later in the game where Piccolo is especially useful. But, as for right now, that's over here, go all the way down here. What does Tippy say about Piccolo? That's Piccolo. This musical Pixl plays different sounds depending on who's around. Piccolo is in a way in the house on Flopside. Piccolo changes your sound effects, and you can even use her to remove curses. Ah, intriguing. And after all that, we get a Merly card. That was kind of worth it. Now, I don't remember off the top of my head if there's any other blocks like that throughout the game. I don't think there are, because Piccolo is an optional Pixl, so it's not going to be required for any story progress or anything like that. But it's still very well worth mentioning. And before we end up this video, there's one more thing that I'd like to say real quick. So I had mentioned before that I would like to be taking care of the Flopside Pit of 100 Trials pretty soon, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized that it's probably best to just wait to do that into a future episode, because there's a couple other places like this throughout the world, and it probably makes more sense to just take care of them all close together rather than do one of them now and save the others for after the main story is over. So for that reason, we're not going to be taking care of the Flopside Pit of 100 Trials right now, but we will during the Let's Play. So, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Super Paper Mario, and as we have the end screen to play, let's listen to some of Piccolo's songs, shall we? And next time, Lady Gear to you. Oh yeah.